Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Justice League Beyond 2.0 Chapter 2. This is the newest relaunched version of Justice League Beyond. This is a digital DC title. Let's see how Chapter 2 starts off. So the comic opens with the Justice League Beyond at Justice League Medbay. Aquagirl has just been vaporized by Superman's heat vision. She's dehydrated. Batman put her in a pod that's filled with water. Everyone, including Hawkman and Superman, is concerned about Superman's powers almost being, boosted by some strange anomaly that's happening with the sun's rays. So what does Superman do? He decides to lock himself in the only place that he can essentially lock himself away in and be isolated from the rest of the world, and that is the Fortress of Solitude. There he gets one of his robots to kind of cover as him in public, so no one basically, attacks the Justice League, knowing that Superman is out of commission. Even though the Justice League can hold their own, still you don't want to arouse suspicion. So with the help of Kryptonian microtech that essentially blocks Superman's, powers, takes him away from him, Micron shrinks himself into Superman's bloodstream, activating the Kryptonian microtechnology into his bloodstream, basically attacking his antibodies and essentially, destroying his power from within, stopping him from, becoming Superman, indestructibility, all that kind of awesome stuff. So Micron puts it in his bloodstream and his heart, and once he's done that, the antibodies are sort of, crowding him. They're coming in for the kill. That's when Superman takes a syringe and successfully extracts Micron from his bloodstream and allows him to escape from his body. So now that Superman is, a mere mortal, he is now able to go back to his job as a firefighting. As a firefighter, I always thought it was interesting that Clark is now, actually it's Cal in this, that Superman is now a firefighter. It's such a change of pace from, being a news reporter. But I really like it. It keeps a lot of action in the comic that is really well received. I like how he's a firefighter. And going on to that, when he's in pursuit of a giant, I think it's a level 5 fire that's happening in this apartment complex. On the way, Rita asks him out on a date, and that's very interesting. Rita's kind of character, I wouldn't think she would do that, but still that's a nice direction that they're going with that. Also, there's some tension in there at the end when the building blows up. Holy shit, Superman is, mere mortal now. How is he going to escape this one? We're going to have to see next week. Okay, so what did I like about the comic? I really like the kind of struggles that Superman is faced with. The whole fact that now he has to be, mortal. Because when you take a character like Superman, who is practically, he is a god, and you make him just like a regular man, i.e. a firefighter, you take that god, and you can put him into situations in which, he's going to have a hard time surviving. And I think the next few chapters are going to be really interesting. Also, another part I really liked is the whole sequence where Micron is in Superman's bloodstream, and he's fighting off the antibodies, and he has to get all the kryptonite nanotechs all over the place, and there's some really good tension in there. I really like that scene. I can really contribute to the to that scene and that whole sequence, to the art. Ivan, the artist, he does a really good job. Pretty solid art on this one. I'm definitely enjoying Justice League Beyond 2.0. I think it was a really good idea to relaunch these two titles, that being Justice League Beyond 2.0 and Batman Beyond 2.0. So I'm going to give Justice League Beyond 2.0 a 4 out of 5. Pick this up digitally, guys, but you can also pick it up in print. Highly recommended.